What's up, guys? Once again, it's your boy, Somebody's Crackers, or just SCrackers for short. Here with the third installment of my video series about how to play Smashing 4. Big shouts to my at least 2 new subscribers who aren't even in Nacho Clan. I don't know how you guys found this video, but the fact that you've shown your support, you've subscribed, you've commented, you've given me suggestions about what I can do, and I'm going to listen to you, because quite frankly, I'm amazed that you guys even found my videos. Somebody was, I think their name was Dave. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but you wanted to know what goes into like me building a deck. How do I decide which units to use, and then how do I decide like how to attack and how to play? And so I'm gonna do I'm gonna call this a 3-part video series. That's 3 parts. I'm gonna do one about just like basic how to stay alive, and then I'm gonna do a video about synergy, like direct synergy within your deck and how to maximize that to maximize your wins. And then the third one is going to be about indirect synergy, which is a bit more critical suggested synergy that goes into a lot of these all-common decks, like this one that I love using. Also, I got Berserker up to level 14 recently, which is really huge. He does 320 damage when he's at half health. That's just absolutely bonkers, because that's, if you know how to double hit off a wall, that's 640 damage. And then if you get like a good triple hit, that's, what is it? 980 damage? Fuck out of here. So anyway, yeah. Let's talk about team building for a second. The whole idea, I'm gonna call this video "Staying Alive," because the whole idea is staying alive. Like, you want to do damage, you want to be aggro, but if you can't keep your units alive, or at least give them some sort of predictable pattern that they want to attack your units, like you think about it strategically. For instance, like, the team that I like to run for ranked matches right now, and also just because they're my highest leveled stuff, but is Berserker, Pirate, Skeleton, and Archer. So obviously Archer is in there just because her damage output is absolutely devastating. She's light, you can push her all over the place, and just, if she is in close quarters with her arrows, she can deal like an extra 300 plus damage to one unit just because of like how she bounced. So there's like a bit of a dice roll with exactly how heavy she's gonna hit, but it's just totally worth the slight dice roll. And obviously Berserker is aggro, but he's also I'd call him somewhere in the mid-range, because he doesn't do a crazy amount of damage, but he's got pretty okay health. But once you get him down to half health is when he gets all set off, which means that people don't want to take him out early unless they know they can kill him. So they'll leave him alone and go after some of your other units, which is where Pirate and Skeleton come in. This, even though I'm not going to talk about this until 2 videos from now, this is what I would call indirect synergy, is the Berserker Pirate Skeleton combo. Something that I call endgame strategy, because while none of them are really particularly scary damage dealers generally, at the end of the game you don't want to be stuck with them. You know, like, you don't want to go after Skeleton until he's dead last, but meanwhile just all kinds of crazy things can happen. Like, you could hit Skeleton by mistake. But anyway, so that's why I like to use the team that I use. There are other things that you can do. Maybe I'll go over that after I play a game with this team, but I'll show you. I'll just show you this team in action, explain why I'm moving the way that I'm moving, why I think they're moving the way that they're moving. So he's running a very, very aggro, but he's got that slight defense mechanism of the priest there. That's not a wise move in my opinion. His deck is very, very fluffy. He's got very low HP. His one saving grace is that I'm running all commons, and so I have nothing to debuff his satyr with, which means he's going to be able to do a lot of damage with that satyr, so I should focus on taking him out, and I'm going to try and do it with a fancy archer move right now. Well, it was a big hit on his enchantress, and he doesn't really have a way to push his satyr into my, flock of units over there. Or assassin. So, I am in better shape than he is right now. I'm again going to try and go for a crazy wall bounce with archer, just to try and reduce satyrs. Satyr is what I'm scared of right now. I'm not really scared of archers. So that could have been a better move on my part because I left myself very wide open to getting hit. He can't like one-hit kill my archer or anything like that. And he's probably really upset that he just got my skeleton down that low, because now it could die by accident and come back to life. But satyr's gotta die. That's the big thing. And I'm not scared of assassin. Assassin's gonna try and push pirate into satyr right now, and try to get a little chip in on archer. That's my guess. Yeah, that was an okay move, but it wasn't a great move. So I don't really have... Yes, I do. I can bounce off of this with archer. I might even be able to double hit him with this. The physics on the circle are a little harder to predict as opposed to like on straight corners and sides. But I'm gonna try it. Go! Yeah! Okay, that was a good move. I think so. Oh, satyr is not dead. He's probably going to try and push archer into satyr with enchantress. And might accidentally kill skeleton, which would be sweet. Yeah, okay, skeleton accidentally died. He didn't get anything in on anybody else, really. I'm going to go for another tricky one. I'm going to try and bounce Berserker into Enchantress off the wall into Archer, and then hopefully the arrows will take care of Satyr. And, that's that. So now his really only hope here, he could get a pretty interesting kill if he hits Assassin into Pirate, but he didn't. I don't think he killed anybody. And now see, Pirate probably won't die next turn. But Assassin has very high attack right now, so I'm probably going to be more inclined to try and take him out. I've always noticed if you can get somebody in a corner like this, and you know your physics of your deck and of their deck, you can do... Let me see if I can do a cool shot here. Yeah. That was a double. It's all about learning the physics. There's so much more to it than just smacking into your opponent's units. Like, if you can learn how to play with the physics of this game, that's how you get to the big times. Skill shots, guys. So, like, this is going to hit Pirate into the wall and might even double hit Assassin because of the size of Pirate, but I'm not going to get my hopes up for that. Wasn't a double hit. But it still killed him. And he surrendered. So that wasn't a very good example of how to stay alive. That was just an example of how to kill people. So let me see if I can hop into a game where it's about staying alive. And this one will be for my bronze reward already. So, bwam, bwam, bwam. Casamaranos from the Loose Moose. Alright, we got another aggro deck. This is like pretty straight aggro. These are all units about, and it's all units about doing high damage. And it's pretty dependent on Enchantress. Jaguar is an also very interesting last man. Like, if he's the last one standing, he can pretty much always get a really powerful shot on somebody. So I'd kind of like him to die soon. Goblin I'd like to die soon. If I can get his Enchantress dead before he hits Satyr, that would be just game over. But I think that I'm gonna go for his Goblin with Archer. go for some physical nonsense. Like, watch this. This will be at least a double hit. Oh, wow, it wasn't. Didn't do that very well. So, yeah, he's going to go for that, obviously. But he wished he hadn't done that. His goblin's dead. If I can push him with Berserker. My Berserker's set off, and he's very dangerous right now. I think that I wouldn't be able to get it with that wall bounce, so I'm going to have to rely on weights here. But I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. That was a good move that I just did, if I do say so myself. So let's see. He can't go straight for the Berserker. He's got to go around Enchantress, and he missed. You know, some people just don't know the physics that well. Like, you know, obviously earlier I screwed it up. I'm not a master of the physics, or else I'd be in a higher rank. But I've got a pretty good handle on it, and I hope that I can show you how to get a handle on it yourself. Not really any time to explain that one. I wanted to get everybody out from all being in close quarters together while maybe trying to throw Archer around, but it didn't really work. Alright, my Berserker is dead, and my Archer is fucking out for blood. And Skeleton Pirate is a weird toss-up to be stuck with at the end of the game. So let's see if I can weasel a double hit on Satyr right now. Just weasel it. Not quite. And I left my units in a way that they are all very close together, but he's gonna kill Skeleton earlier than he wants to anyway. And his Satyr doesn't go next. So, his Satyr will not die this time. So I just want to get him out of my fray. Get out of here. I could have done that a lot better. But now he has to push Satyr, and he's already proven to me that his physics game isn't that great. So I'm gonna do something like this. Keep my units separated. Make sure that he has to pick one with Enchantress, but I pretty much just took this one. Like, he can't win. He might try and, like, try to win and get, like, a little more damage. Like, I admire his spirit. But, he did. He did right now. Good game. And, so yeah, I got my bronze reward, and you guys saw me do it. Oh, don't cry. Good luck. I hope that... So, sometimes people use good luck, and I think that it means, like, you just had good luck, and that's why you won. And I guess, speaking of which, that's going to bring me to... no. You know what? Forget it. I'm going to do that in the next video. I'm going to play another game with just my ranked team. This will be the last game. Thanks so much for watching. Yeah. Show your friends. Subscribe. Maybe I'll have a Patreon eventually. Who knows? Probably not. So, this guy also likes staying alive. Blacksmith is gonna be a game changer for his deck, so I'm gonna try and take him out with Archer on my first move, or at least get him. I could have done that a lot better. He's gonna go obviously for Pirate because Pirate's next, and that's how Jaguar's thing works. But Jaguar really doesn't set off until level 11. I've noticed, like, that isn't very high damage. That, like, doesn't compete with other things at his level. Well, I guess I'll go for his Jaguar. But his Blacksmith is going to make this game very, very difficult for me. Especially if he's got Knight up. Like, Knight is just ridiculous. He's not going to do too much to Archer. totally missed it with the Jaguar. He was going for that Jaguar bounce. And elected not to enchant any of his dudes. So I'm going to kill his blacksmith. That was just poor playing. Especially if you're going to run a level 8 blacksmith as part of your, like, ranked team. Like, if he's only level 8, that means that you're A, banking on people not running zombie. And you're also banking on getting all of your units early. And so I just screwed up his game plan there. I'm gonna go for, I'm gonna scare him with like some fun archer stuff and see if he keeps playing. Oh yeah, I could have done better there. I was trying to double bounce, but you know, I had space to show off there. I am not worried about this guy at all. I was worried for a second because Knight Blacksmith is scary. But, like, he just set off my Berserker, like... like, come on, dude. I was going for more with Archer, but I'm very pleased with that damage that I just did. Alright. Pirate's dead. Berserker's next. So I'm going to break Knight's shield with Berserker. Hopefully bounce him into Archer. But also Berserker is going to bounce down to the bottom and maybe deal some more damage to Skeleton and Jaguar. Here we go. Yep, Jaguar's dead. And Knight is almost dead, but not worried about Knight. I'm expecting the surrender within the next couple of turns. But he can probably... maybe he's got like an Eliminate Heroes quest and wants my Berserker dead, which he'll probably get before this game is over. So, if that wasn't Skeleton, I'd go for it. But I don't want Skeleton to die, and then he's next, so he'll reanimate. So I'm just gonna go for Knight with some dumb Archer stuff. Boom, yeah, did that. That was good. That was just showing off, really. Intimidation tactics. Maybe he'll surrender because he knows how good I am at this game. Or he's gonna do that thing that fucking noobs do, where they just go AFK and think maybe, oh, I'll get frustrated and quit. To which I say, thumbs up, well played, and wow. So anyway, his skeleton is left last, and that's bad, because now he can't reanimate. So yeah, like I said, skeleton I use in my last man strategy, but technically you don't want him to be your last man standing. You want him to be an alternate target for your last man, which in my case, my last man would be either Pirate or Berserker. But he's a great alternate target because that ability... wow, bro, come on! Like, yeah, you see this? That should be illegal. There's got to be a way around that. But anyway, he did. He didn't even kill my Archer. Gentleman's epic win. No, not really. But yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Stay tuned for my next video where I'm going to talk about synergy, direct synergy, and show you guys my awesome challenge deck. Stay tuned. This is Somebody's Crackers.